Hey y'all, CB here at NBS Welding. We got the super service truck on the scene here. Coming over to see my buddy that takes care of my back. Keeps me going, keeps me in good shape and doing what I'm doing. I'm over here at this point. We're taking a look at the problem he's got with his chiropractic table. Now this table has a function where for pregnant ladies to lay down, you flip this lever which allows this one pad to drop downward. But the problem is that shaft right there has had enough metal wear off of it that it falls on its own, and it falls down like this when somebody is not pregnant and not at a time when you want it to fall down. And when it falls down into this position that it is now, it knocks the other part loose. And it's just, the whole thing is sort of, it doesn't go far, but it's kind of collapsing on him. So I got out the Art Captain MiG 145. That's a perfect little, handy little machine to be doing some doozins like I got to get done right here. And I'm putting the Art Captain MiG 145 together. And I was explaining to my buddy how this machine, when I'm putting it together, it's able to sense that I'm not welding, and I pull the trigger, it runs the wire through that gun at like super high speed. So it doesn't take long at all to get the thing up and running. You know, I had the whole thing packed up with the cover on it and everything, and before you know it, we're ready to weld. So let's get to it. Let's look at what we got going on here now. What you're seeing here is a grade 8 washer that I've shimmed in to that piece where the shaft makes contact with the other piece. So what's going on here is where some of that metal's been worn away, I've added that piece of metal. Now, I'm sorry about the slag and the smoke. It's kind of smoky. I didn't want to do a lot of grinding in his doctor's office here, you know, so I used the flux core wire, and I burned right through the powder coating that was on there. And I took this picture before I cleaned all that up. But the idea is this. Since that press is tight against there, I don't think it's very likely that we need a whole bunch of weld on it. It's like the pressure is pushing from the shaft against the washer and then against the other piece of steel. So where's it going to go? And another thing about it is I just got two little tacks here that I think is all it's going to take to hold it, where I've got a tack on each side. And if you weld any more than that on this grade 8 washer, I think the more you weld, the more that you're removing the temper from that hardened steel. And we want this to be hard, because the harder that washer is, the less it's going to wear away and the longer it's going to last. So that's what we got here. Is basically a shim tacked in where metal has worn away. And here's the part where me and my buddy are getting real excited, because not only is it functioning the way it's supposed to when you operate the lever, but my buddy is bearing down on this thing with all of his might, and it's not collapsing. And he was telling me for the last 2 days he's been working with this thing with a popsicle stick shimmed in it. So obviously our grade 8 washer is way better than a popsicle stick, and he said there's no way in the world he would have even tried to bear down on it that hard with just a popsicle stick in it. But we're looking good, y'all. We're looking real good on this deal. Gotta hit y'all up real quick with a t-shirt ad. Boss Lady Tina's selling these t-shirts. Got NBS Welding on the chest, American flag on the sleeve, great big NBS Welding on the back. Send Tina an email request. nbswelding@aol.com, $25 plus the cost of shipping. Thank you. This is what I live for, y'all. To take something like this, it's not working the way it's supposed to, and do a little doozing on it, get her back in operation, working just like it's supposed to. I love it. I want to thank y'all for watching, and remember, learn how to work with what you got. That way you always have everything you need.